Some moments pass us by, others change everything. And today, oh my goodness, a conversation, a decision, a moment of insight. It could all come together in ways we didn't even expect. But will we see it? Will we recognize the opportunity that stands before us? Or will we walk by the very thing we've been waiting for? So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery. We'll gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy. And by the end of our time together, it's my hope that you have the tools, the wisdom to go forward with a confidence, with a grace, with clarity and love. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here, truly. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus, March the 10th, 2025. So we have today the energy of the 10 with us. And that's a lucky energy. So we start off with the numerology of having a little bit of luck on our side. So when we try and attempt something, we know that with a little bit of luck, we can do it. This is your day. Well, it's about seasons changing. It's about the wheel turning. It's about thinking about our tomorrows. Imagining our chapters, journaling our chapters. Yeah, vision boards on a 10 energy. It's a great day to do a vision board or update it. 1 plus 0 is a 1, and that is the I am. That is the independent. That is, we want to go forward. We want to break through any obstacles, limitations. We want to break through the glass ceiling. We want to go forward. We want to accomplish. We want to reap the rewards. Find the successes that lay in wait for us. Now, if we look at the daily numerology, it'd be a 3 plus a 1 plus a 9. That gives us a 13 energy. Once again, a very lucky number. So a lucky energy. So we've got a little bit of extra luck around here. Now, with the 13 energy, sometimes what happens to us on a 13 energy day doesn't seem like it was the luckiest thing to have happen to us. So I guess it depends on our definition of what's lucky and what's not in the moment. Because most often this is one of those days where we look back in hindsight and say, if that never happened, I'd never be here. I can't imagine a life without being here. I'm having so much joy and fulfillment and love and peace of mind. And it never would have happened if it wasn't for that moment in time. So stay very flexible and open-minded about what happens to you today. It might just be writing you on the path that you were meant to be on all along. 1 plus 3 is a 4, which is our foundations. And building strong foundations. Making sure that we are taking care of the basics in our life. That we have some money in the bank, some savings, or we have enough food in the fridge or the cupboards. Or we have people that surround us with love each and every day. Or we take good care of ourselves. We eat healthily, we exercise, we get enough sleep. Look at your foundations. You enjoy what you do. People respect you. The 4 is also getting your ducks in a row, getting the plan together, understanding what needs to be done. Sun is in Pisces, Moon is in Leo. Now we have the Moon trining Mercury and Venus today. So everything flows just a little easier. Our thoughts, our conversations, even our emotions. Okay? Everything's in alignment. And that just makes it easier to connect, to express ourselves, to understand others. There's this natural rhythm to the day. The words we speak, the choices we make, it almost seems like we're being guided into them rather than having to make some strong decision. We're being guided to something bigger, perhaps. But it is a choice still. When we're being guided, it's a choice. We could brush past that conversation that holds the answer to everything we were seeking, or we could ignore that feeling nudging us towards a truth that we really don't want to look at or we haven't acknowledged to this point in time. We want to stay in the dark. Or we could lean in, we could pay attention, and let today's energy guide us to something greater, okay? Now, as the day moves on, the moon sextiles Jupiter, so that expands everything. It's a small moment that could turn into something so much bigger. A casual chat with somebody else leads to an unexpected opportunity. A fleeting thought could turn into a breakthrough. Now remember that Mercury and Venus aren't fully aligned yet. They're just so close in the sky that the moon got a chance to talk to them pretty well both at once. And they're close, absolutely. But tomorrow when they meet in Aries, that's when this energy intensifies. Okay, so Tilly, what does that mean exactly? It means today's the build-up, the opening act, the moment before the clarity drops in. So the words we choose, the people we connect with, the feelings we acknowledge, they're all setting the stage for something bigger tomorrow. So today, don't hold back. Say what you mean. Ask for what you want. Express how you feel. Look for opportunities in those small moments. That chat with a friend, that email, that random idea. It could be important. This is the kind of day that could set our dreams on fire, to put things into motion. And it's probably not going to be very obvious, especially at first. But when we look back, like I said, under the numerology energy, when we look back to today, we realize that was the moment when things started to shift, when things started to move in the direction I've been praying for it to move all this time. So move through today with intention, openness, awareness. We might just find ourselves stepping into something bigger and better than we ever expected. Yeah, okay, let's turn to the cards, shall we? Okay. Cut the cards. Oh, they do not want to be cut. There's one card that demands attention. It just wouldn't go into the deck. So I've got that one over to the side. I want to do the underlying energy first for some reason. Put the rest of the deck away. Look at this. We got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is a day to stand tall. Who I am, where I'm going, what I want to accomplish, who I want to become, the things I want to do, the things I want to experience, the things I want to try, the things I want to learn, the things I want to be better at or hone my skill in some way. These are the kinds of things that we will be looking at today. I want to start that business. I want to, whatever it might be. I want to start that workout program for me. This is the day we stand strong and we ask for the support of others perhaps in the process. It's a chat. It's a conversation perhaps. You saying your desires and they say, you know what, I could help you. I could do this, therefore you could do that. And it just makes it that much more tangible in that moment in time. It takes something perhaps that you didn't believe in ever being able to be present in your life, something that could be tangible in your life. It was always going to, in your mind, remain that dream. But something happens today, something triggers today to allow you to think, but what if this was the start of the new beginning? This was the beginnings of that future I have imagined. Okay, now the card that demanded to come out was the Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10 energy. So the 10 energy is definitely highlighted. This card is coming out so much. And yes, the energy is always changing. It's moving. It's moving in radical ways too. Like 2-day transits are turning into 2-month transits. Like it's unbelievable. And it's asking us to really, really look at certain things in our life and to embrace those things and understand the purpose they've served, the purpose they will serve, the purpose they serve us now? Or do they serve a purpose at all? Why is it there? Okay? Or we're walking towards a time where we want to start looking at what we need to release, what we need to simplify in our lives. But here we have the wheel card. The wheel card is about the seasons changing. To start dreaming of your new chapters, start writing your new chapters, start inventing your tomorrows with your thoughts of today. Because those thoughts are going to turn into action. That thought will meet an opportunity to become an action if you are willing to, or if you're aware enough of it, or you take that risk on your dream. Okay, I'm just going to set that somewhere. I'm going to set it up here. They say, okay, first card is the Eight of Pentacles is back again. Eight of Pentacles is telling us that we need to start to admire who we are and what we do. Our skills, our talents, our personality, our reliability, or the respect we get from others, or the high sense of moral ground we hold for the world, or how we help people in need, or how we try to save the planet in some way, or we try to be a better husband, wife, child, nephew, niece, aunt, uncle. We try to be better, a better employee, and gaining mastery. That's what this card is. It's gaining mastery, knowing that there is no shortcut, knowing that we have to show up every day and just give it our best, to raise the bar on ourselves of what we expect to be the best as well. That we want a little bit more towards perfection. And maybe that is just inching in here, but and be careful of that, okay? Because that's a slippery slope, because we can't do perfection. I don't care what you're looking at. There is always some way of making it just a little bit better. Yes. Everything evolves over time. Oh, yes, there might be a perfect painting, but that's in your eyes. That's in my eyes. That may not be in somebody else's. Perfection. Watch that we're not trying to overanalyze or overthink or overdo. To do it to the point where it has form, it's tangible, and then move. If we need to come back, we can come back. Now's not the time. Queen of Swords is back. Queen of Swords is saying that you will protect your dreams, your goals, your desires. You will not let people poke holes in them. You will not let people ridicule them. Those people are no longer welcome on your path for the time being. This is a time to believe in you and your dreams. This is a time to take a chance on you. This is a time to step towards. I mean, we are at the last degree and the first degree of the zodiac. So complete endings, complete cycles have happened now. And it's brand new beginnings awaiting us. And who is to judge if your beginning and your idea of what is a beginning doesn't match mine? Oh my. It shouldn't match mine. In fact, it should not resemble mine in any way, because it's unique to you and who you are. So nobody can judge it. Nobody can. It's based on your opinion and your opinion alone. Page of Wands, dream it. Pray for it, give it thought, contemplate. Contemplate the dream that you want to make tangible, make real in your world. We have a blank landscape here. We can put anything into place that we want. There are no limitations. There are no glass ceilings. There are no barriers unless we put them in place. And maybe this is a day where we start to understand where we have put limitations and glass ceilings in place, where they didn't even belong, and how we can tear those things down, how we can break through those glass ceilings. Those are the answers that lay in wait for us to trip over, to find, to discover, to have that epiphany, that aha moment. Okay, Nature's Whispers. Clear out the old, and the 5 energy. So clear out the old. Which is something that is going to be more and more in focus the more we walk through this week, actually. So it's really allowing us to get a head start on the energy that's coming, really, with all the information that's come through here. Whatever you're experiencing now is a creation that you've brought into existence from past thoughts and feelings. While in this moment it may have got you caught up, you can let things go and begin to dream of a new reality. Let go of the aspects of this creation that no longer serve you or have a purpose. Release what has gone wrong in the past. Release also any material possessions that do not serve the new dream you now want to create. Know that where you are now, you can create anew and begin again. My elbow slipped. It was like I was falling to my death. My goodness. So release also any material possessions that do not serve your dream you now want to create. Know that where you are now, you can create anew and begin again. Okay. Let's get the animals. That reaction was the equivalent of taking a baseball bat to a mosquito. Oh, goodness. Okay. The raccoon, find your identity. I'm just going to have a little sip here of water. Okay, our raccoon. I had a pet raccoon. I won't go there now, but cool little pet. And yes, I brought it up to stay wild so that one day it could eventually just go back out in the forest, which it did, and have a healthy life as a raccoon. But I found him when he was a baby. So I got him to the point where he was strong enough and all grown up and he could be on his own out in the world. He came back a couple times to say hey. Hiding mirror, right in destiny. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. Raccoon tells you that you are hiding from your true self. All too often we lose our identity. It can be connected to career, love relationships, friendships. Relationships are a mirror of who we are at the time, and if our self-esteem is low and sad, we will attract the same. On the outside, the person or situation may be perceived as the life of the party, but inside perhaps they're crying with confusion. It is never good to create relationships out of illusions and treat them as patches or quick fixes for what you don't have in your life. They're supposed to be a complement to who you are and help you grow, both of you, all of you, if taking it in the context of friends, co-workers, and career. Now, that doesn't mean you hermit yourself away until you figure it all out. It means you need to work on healing yourself and become the person that you want to be. Be the person that you want in your life. No matter what disappointment you have had in your life, you cannot forget to celebrate who you are. When that job promotion doesn't come through or the person you hoped was the love of your life just leaves, it's easy to get caught up in negativity and despair. But it means that you're just not in the right spot in your life to attract what you want. So just take the time to change it. And take the time to change it. Look at who you are and who you want to be. Where's the gaps? What are the new things that you want to invite into your life? Or perhaps what are some of the old things that you want to let go of in order for your self-expression, your authenticity to flow freely? Because that, when you do that, there is just a natural confidence, a natural, your compass is working at 100%. You don't have to wonder and worry because you trust and believe, and it leads you to exactly where you need to go. Of course, we have to show up. Of course, we have to do the work. But to hesitate, to worry, to overthink, to overanalyze, those are things we definitely do not want to do during this time. We are walking into the most incredible energy, seriously. Okay, and it's going to change each and every one of us in a beautiful way, allowing us to be exactly where we were meant to be at this point in time. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.